And welcome back to Time to Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix Part 11. Going into the Peter Pan world of Neverland. And for the first time, at least I believe it's the first time, we're actually allowed to go on the islands of Neverland itself. Before it was just, we're in the pirate ship. Now, we're actually exploring the islands. Though, I can't remember if they actually explored it enough in 358 over 2 days. Although I'm still trying to remember which came first, Birth by Sleep or 358. But either way, I feel like this did the world better sense of justice. Because I really can't remember anything from 358 over, besides the fact that at least we weren't in the pirate ship. I think we were just going from like pebble to pebble? I can't quite remember. But either way, the setup this time is they're going on a treasure hunt. They've got a treasure map, and apparently Aqua found it, and, well, she's the leader. And I'm sending them off to find some treasure, but she gets suckered into doing this. She doesn't want to do it, obviously. We're watching the cutscene itself. But it's like, aw, rules are rules. Looks like we have to call it off. Way to guilt trip me, jerk.
I'll join you for one expedition.
Yes, the fate of the universe can wait a few seconds while I play a little game with you. Glorified babysitter. That's pretty much what she is right now.
As far as I can tell, we're here. And this mark here is where we'll find the treasure.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. We still don't even know our leader's name.
Yeah, that seems kind of rude. You just forced me into being your leader without even getting my paperwork. What would you have done if I had a criminal background? Would you still have me be the leader?
Now, first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a great ability I'd love to have. Good. And we actually learned that one in this world, right? Or is it just the double jump? It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to meet my quota of 20 minutes on this one because there's so many cutscenes that are played through, and I've tried my best to trim them, or at least cut out the first little bits that don't even have anything. But even so, I got it to just a little bit over 20 minutes. I'm trying to cut it back down, guys. I really am. But for this one, it just can't be helped. Next time, I'm not sure. You guys let me know, because when we get to the Keyblade Graveyard, I don't think I need to fight all of the giant enemy waves and the tornadoes. I think I just need to show you what one of them is like, the treasure chest, and then move on to the final boss itself. Or, not the final boss, but, you know, you let me know how you want it set up. Because I'd rather skip out the unnecessary stuff. You know, like waiting for the load screen to save. Just like that. Now, of course, with Kingdom Hearts this year and how we saw the orchestra, what was it? The orchestra trailer before E3. We saw a really good cutscene with, or at least it looked very well animated, with Pete, Maleficent, and Hades talking about the black box of the world. Which, yeah, so we got our new plot, I guess. We're not sure what that is. We just know it's going to be important because whenever the bad guys want something, we know we got to stop them. And then, of course, we've got the confirmation that there's going to be a new trailer for D23. Wait, yeah, that's what it is, right? D23? The Disney Expo? So there's going to be a new trailer, and they're going to show off a brand new world. So I guess I can actually bring back this question of the day for this video. What world do you think is going to be shown in the next trailer? I would personally love to see Wreck-It Ralph. I just feel like that fits all too well within this kind of style and the theme, and just seeing video game in a video game. Video gameception, you know, that it works. And oh yeah, down here we have a save, get some health back. The Moogle shop, which I'm not going to show you because I'm trying to skip all this stuff. Plus, I'm also going to start fast-forwarding through the repetitive battles. So, let's skip. And cutscene. So if I had to take my guess, I still want to say Wreck-It Ralph. The world, but if there's one world in particular I would still love to see get in, well, I guess we'll go over that after the cutscene.
expedition. Can't I show you up some other day?
You show me up now. Give back me treasure.
You know, I find it funnier when
That's just
they actually realized what they said was really stupid. That's what I like about that one scene from Sonic Boom. Tails makes that Domepocalypse, but it was foolproof. And Eggman says, "Can't be foolproof. I got past it." Oh crud, that came out wrong. It's more, to me, it's more humorous when they actually realize they messed up and they made a fool of themselves.
We're sitting ducks
Oh,
out
well.
here. Run!
Yeah, I'll skip through this too, but I think I can actually talk a little bit past this, just so I can hopefully try and stay on the same topic and my thoughts as before. With this world, it introduced me to one of the most annoying enemies I've ever encountered. I'm pretty sure I brought this up before. Here they are, the totem pole enemies in this game, and what's worse is when you have the totem poles and you have the little leaf guys around them, and I'm not sure if I'll show them when we get to the Keyblade Graveyard, but it is the most frustrating set of enemies to take down in the Kingdom Hearts series. It's almost
Relax.
past the point of those cars in Kingdom Hearts 2, the cartoon ones, you know that you meet in Timeless River. I hate those, and these
What if we fall?
almost
When did you two turn
reach
into
the
flowers?
same level of
Do you
annoyance.
think you're asking a bit much of them?
This is between me and them, Aqua.
Excuse me, I'm the leader. You dragged me into this. You made it my business now. So I get a say in this, you jerk.
Tink, if you would. We haven't got all day.
Pushy, pushy. Okay, so back to my original thought. If there was a world that I would really love to see get into Kingdom Hearts, but it's never going to happen, and I brought this up a couple times, I have no shame in admitting to it, I'd still love to see Captain EO get in, even though that's just never going to happen. And to me, it would just fit too well. You have the opening. You know, I'm pretty sure I brought this up before, but if I haven't, you can ask me in the comments. But the biggest problem is who plays Captain EO, and there you go. That's the reason why it would never happen. But if you could actually get past that, you have the perfect world for Kingdom Hearts. I am not joking. When you actually watch it, it's only 16 minutes long. But and there's a lot you can do with what's going on with Captain EO and how that can be incorporated into this. But unfortunately, it's probably just never gonna happen. Even though it was brought back for Disneyland for a time, and then it was removed again, unfortunately. And I'd still love to get it on DVD or Blu-ray if it ever came out, but there's too many complications, too many problems. Even though Disney now owns a bit more of it because of Lucasfilm, but oh well. So let's see. Got Wreck-It Ralph, got Captain EO. I think actually having a Who Framed Roger Rabbit world would be fun. I think that'd be great. It'd be even more of a shock if they actually included the Looney Tunes characters, but that's obviously never going to happen. So in the realms of possibility, Wreck-It Ralph is basically the only one I really, really want to see. Everything else would just kind of be more of an added bonus, as I really can't think of anything else that I feel like I desperately want to see. Though I'm pretty sure we're going to get Frozen. I think that one's pretty much a given.
Aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
We were backtracking!
Conquered all sorts of obstacles to get
However,
here.
in the realm of RPGs, backtracking is one of the few times I can tolerate backtracking because
I had you all
you don't
wrong.
you don't really
You were just
lose
looking out
anything
'cause I'm
for
back
it.
there.
You actually get the
Being a
experience
good
points,
leader.
and that helps a lot in the long run. It's annoying, but at least you don't you get something out of it. Whereas in platformer that doesn't have any experience points and such, it just seems like a waste of time. Whereas here, you still get something out of it. So I'm just repeating
What is
myself.
it now? Captain, it's the treasure. It's been... Spit it out, you idiot. Hog's fish. It's all junk.
What do you mean, junk? Those are our treasures, Hook.
What did you do with my treasure?
Oh, we lost it all.
You what?
You mean all those shiny rare metals? Yeah, we thought whether they were worthless, so just tossed them out. Because our wooden swords are so much more valuable. You have no idea how much the sentimental value of them is worth. Can't put a price on that.
You again? No, get away from me! Smee, do something! Smee!
That looked really, really bad. I guess that's one reason you could laugh at it. It just looked like the model just turned when you're looking at it. You know, like in the menus and stuff. But of course, it's the exposition as to what ties her to really be here in the first place.
Is this?
Oh, Ventus left that here. I guess it's a special keepsake or something. But don't worry about him. He said he would be alright without it. And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures.
Yeah, let's see if he actually keeps that promise or remembers it.
Ben? He was here.
Yeah, because you're late to the party.
And someone else.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Best that you stay here.
Yeah, you guys haven't done enough backtracking to level up to this point. I got this. Ooh, double flight. Okay, let me just go through some command setups and whatnot. Let me skip through it so you don't go through the boring details. And now we come to the boss fight of this world.
So, have a good time hanging out with the kiddies?
Jealous much?
How'd you get that?
I think that kid's outgrown such a childish toy. If you ask my opinion.
Well, no one cares about your opinion. You're part of the darkness. Who gives a crap about what you say?
Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
Once again, your opinion's horribly flawed. Now, if you wouldn't mind, get ready to die.
You freak!
Good comeback. Not really, but he's definitely freakish. Let's see how long it takes me to put you down. Ugh. Keep forgetting about that attack. It was not very effective. Woo! Ah, how did he hit me from that angle? Oh, I hate that when you get into a attack command like that and you just can't pull away. Wait, what? I thought the invincibility frames would buy me some time. There we... Wow, okay, so even countering, when he does that, does almost nothing. So should I just count? I can counter these hits, but I can't counter that one?
Too slow. See ya.
Ooh, too early on my part.
Gotcha.
What?
Too slow.
Wait, what's going on here? Ah! Okay. So, I finally found a challenge, but I'm going to skip ahead.
See ya.
Yeah, once again, trying to bring this, shorten this down to at least close to where I was, or where I had him, and oh! That actually worked pretty well. It was a bit risky, but I got some money and health out of it.
See ya.
Woohoo!
Go. Gotcha.
Oh, that's... Oh, that worked! Hey, that counter actually worked that time.
Gotcha.
Ugh. There we go. Okay. It's just a little difficult when you're in the attack pattern and you can't get out of it. because you just have a split amount of time to see, oh, he stopped moving, he's going to come out of nowhere and attack me. Ugh. It can be a fun match because of the challenge, but I hate that it doesn't feel like it gives you the proper time to actually get away from your attacks. And yet, for some reason, I can handle Riku in Kingdom Hearts when he becomes like the Ansem Riku after the Maleficent boss fight. I can handle that fight with very little problems. I don't think I've actually ever lost to that fight. Yet, it almost reminds me of that in the sense that you can attack, but you have to be ready to block in a moment's notice. Yet, you just get into the pattern of, yeah, and you don't want to leave. But that's that. Do we really need a dream sequence?
Too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Aw, that's so sad. We're trying to have a happy moment with the depressing music, setting up the drama and tension about what's about to happen. I'd say it's kind of a cliche if it wasn't trying to hit the right notes. Just not really sure if it pulls it off that well.
Are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine.
Yeah, he beat me, but I tore him a new one, so we're good.
It's okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together isn't gonna break so easily.
It's going to snag for a bit, like maybe 10 or 15 years or something, I don't know.
You must
But
be
hopefully you'll be back together in Kingdom
That's
Hearts
something pretty
3.
special. You, and Ventus, and Taro, was it? One day, you should all come back.
I'd like that.
And with that, we are done with Neverland. However, we're not quite done with this episode yet, because like I said earlier, this one featured a number of cutscenes, with this one now setting up the exposition of when she went to go visit Destiny Islands, because we had to throw Destiny Islands back into this, right? We get to see Riku and Sora when they were 4 years old at this time, right? Symbolism!
Then, I hope we're ready for the storm that's coming.
Ah, so you're aware of it yourself.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line.
Now, it's in this scene where they kind of plant the...
One more time.
Well, not plant, but they actually tell us, or straight up front, that Sora does not inherently learn to be a Keyblade wielder. This is set up in the future events where Sora realizes that he was, or in the Dream Drop Distance, where he realizes the Keyblade did not first choose him, but that it was supposed to go to Riku. But once Riku gave into the darkness, it was transferred to Sora because he reached out to him, and then I guess in that moment when he was getting sucked in, the Keyblade went to him.
This boy looks so sincere, just like Tara. And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven.
Well, yeah, they share the same heart. Love how these kids are off by themselves and are talking to a stranger.
Hey, you two mind telling me your names?
Well, of course they don't mind, because you kind of asked nicely. What a polite stranger. And of course it's also important for her to remember the names of Sora and Riku, because she also remembers that it's supposed to be Sora that opens the door to the light. And what ending was it? For what game where she actually meets Ansem the Wise?
Do you like Riku?
Of course I like him. He's my best friend.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird if you didn't even like your friend. What a strange question.
And Riku is about to get lost. Or say he starts wandering down a dark path alone.
Gee, you're getting a little too creepy here, lady. I need an adult. I need an adult.
And I'm counting on you to do it, okay? one Keyblade is enough for any friendship.
That's another mistake you're making.
I wouldn't wish our lives on those children.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they have to live like you. Couldn't they just
Please tell me.
learn to use the Keyblade to protect their world? Like, why should only one of them have to bear the burden? Why can't they both work together? Why aren't you thinking, Aqua? This is why you've made too many mistakes. And of course, the last little cutscene, which sets up to the events of where I need to go in the next episode. Because we find...
Is that?
Yes, it is. It is Mickey. Mickey's in trouble. Mickey's in danger. We gotta get him to where he needs to go. Where do we need to go?
What happened?
There we go.
Don't worry. I'll take you back to him.
And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we go to the Keyblade Graveyard, getting closer to ending this series. And with that, thanks for watching. Love you. Later. Take care. Goodbye.